6 years ago, I had it all. 2 years later, I lost everything. Now, I had the successful business doing millions of dollars a year. I had the wife, I had the 2 kids, I had the house, the cars, the vacations, I had all of it. But then within 2 years, I was divorced. I was living in my aunt's basement and I had sold my business for a job I hated. My wife and I stopped talking altogether. We did curbside drop off with the kids and I only saw my kids half the time. It was at this moment I hit rock bottom and I knew that I needed to change my life. I started looking at my sleep. I always was a terrible sleeper because I snored like a chainsaw. It was so bad that it pushed my wife into the other bedroom. And that was really one of the reasons our marriage fell apart, is because our intimacy just eroded. And really, my life was being held hostage by poor sleep. I was also way too focused on my business that I neglected myself. I neglected my wife, I neglected my kids. I was burnt out, I was out of shape. My life-changing moment was actually discovering Mouthtape. I know it sounds absolutely crazy, but when I read James Nestor's best-selling book, Breath, they go to Stanford Medical Center for 10 days and they plug their nose. And as a result, they developed sleep apnea, they snored like crazy, and they had dangerously low levels of blood oxygen. And then after those 10 days, they unplugged their nose, they mouth-taped, and everything went away in one day. Now for me, the light bulb went off and I thought, was it really this simple? Was it actually mouth breathing? Because being an athlete my whole life, my coaches never taught us the dangers of mouth breathing and the importance of nose breathing. And so it was at this moment, sitting in my aunt's basement over 4 years ago, that I got my first night of amazing sleep. And then a series of life-changing sleeps that has led me to here. My life is no longer being held hostage by poor sleep. I Mouthtape every night. I get amazing sleep. I wake up feeling energized and focused. I lost 25 pounds. I'm in amazing shape. And I started this business to follow my passion and to inspire other men to change their lives too. And we've now inspired hundreds of thousands of people all over the globe to join the Mouthtape army and to change their lives with this crazy little thing called Mouthtape. We are now the official sleep aid partner of UFC. We're partnered with the Joe Rogan podcast. We're partnered with Limitless Society, with Aspire, and Andy Elliott and the Elliott Army, and so many more. We sleep a third of our lives, and statistically, most of you are mouth breathing. There's 128 million households in the US, and over 71% of you are mouth breathing at night. That means most of you are getting terrible sleep. So think about how that is negatively impacting you right now, how that's hurting your health, how that's hurting your wealth, and how that's hurting your relationships. So what are you gonna do to level up today and change your life? Don't let bad sleep hold your health hostage. Don't let bad sleep hold your wealth hostage. And don't let bad sleep hold your family hostage. I wanna end on one final thing. You remember how I lost my family? So now that I am the leader, the man, the father, and the partner that I'm proud to be today. One day on curbside drop-off, my wife came to the car and we had our first conversation in over 2 years. She then invited me into the house and I was able to see my kids' bedroom for the first time in also 2 years. Now the universe, she works in mysterious ways. And now my wife and I, we sleep in the same bed again. And every once in a while I'll forget to put it on and she'll bump me and say, honey, put your tape on. Because now my wife, my kids, and I, we're back together. So what are you gonna do today to challenge yourself, to level up, and to have that life-changing moment? Click below, change your life today.